2K just updated the game, guys, and I'm going to cover everything in this video. And right before I started recording this one, news broke out that Jerry West, the logo, has passed away. So rest in peace to Jerry West. Literally the NBA logo, one of the most iconic players of all time, one of the greatest players of all time, you know, one of the greatest Lakers as well. There's so much you can say about Jerry West, and he's also one of the reasons that Kobe came to the Lakers. And so, you know, rest in peace to Jerry West. And we're going to be covering, like I said, today's updates. But I did want to start with saying rest in peace to Jerry West because we just lost another legend. And so we're going to try to be positive right here. Now, the first thing that we do got to cover is going to be one of the updates that 2K added. And they actually ended up adding a new free dark matter that everybody can go after. And it's actually going to be Tim Thomas. Now, if you don't know anything about Tim Thomas, he's one of the cheesiest cards that we usually get every single year in my team. And he's going to be available in every single game mode. Now, there's other stuff that we got to cover too, but when it comes to Tim Thomas specifically, he's actually 6'10". Now I do want to take a look at his animations because I actually do not have, actually I'm going to check my collection too, but I don't think I do have Tim Thomas just because, you know, before this he was only available in packs and packs only. So Tim Thomas right here, you know, 6'10". I'm pretty sure I do at least have his Ruby card, and we can actually take a look in my collection. So let me take a look right here because I'm just curious to know, because if I have the dark matter one, I can show you how he's moving. Now a lot of people like him on old gen, you know, the older generation, PS4 and stuff like that. On new gen, you know, current gen, whatever you want to call it nowadays, not everybody likes it. Yeah, I only have the Ruby one. Now, the Ruby one kind of carried me in salary cap early on in the year. You know, his stats were already really good as a Ruby, 93 pointer, 85 driving dunk. Definitely one of the better Rubies that we had this year. But when it comes to the Dark Matter one being available in every single game mode, he is 6'10", 7'2" wingspan. You can see 95 speed, 95 three-pointer, 95 driving dunk, 94 interior defense, 94 perimeter defense, 94 steal. If you get him, he's going to be probably your small forward. And I'm actually curious to know who is your starting small forward, just because, you know, if you do end up getting him, he might be your starting small forward. Even though, again, LaMelo Ball, very good when it comes to old gen, not as good on new gen, current gen. And then the Trae Young upper, and then he has the Kyrie dribble style, very quick release timing. So definitely a dark matter, in my opinion, worth going after. Now, you know, when it comes to those game modes, like, you're at the mercy of getting lucky when it comes to that. But people definitely have been getting lucky ever since 2K started updating, you know, those game modes. And so far, we started, I think, with Devin Booker. They actually kind of surprised me by giving us, you know, a cerebral player again, just because we started with Devin Booker. Then I think it was Paul George, right? Paul George was right after him, and so PG was actually, you know, also part of the Tim Thomas collection. You know, you see right here, and bam. So I'm very surprised they did that because I thought it was going to be a different player, because after him, they gave us Mark Eden, who was also a different, you know, set, because this one was the Vortex, and they were all Season 6. And then after Mark, we ended up getting Kawhi. Let me know if you guys ended up getting any of those players, because they've been updating the Dark Matters. You know, Stratosphere right here, you know, 6'7", Kawhi. He got basically replaced. And so I really thought they were going to go with a different, you know, I thought they were going to go Bionic, maybe with the, what was the other one? Gladiator, I think? No, they did that one. Yeah, Devin Booker. So I thought they were just going to go by different sets, right? But it's not. You know, I wonder if they're going to give us an Eclipse, maybe a free Porzingis for the finals and stuff like that. And then Bionic, they haven't released that. I was hoping for like a Ben Simmons. That would have been nice. But it is going to be, once again, like I mentioned, it is going to be Tim Thomas as the player. And Tim Thomas right here, again, 6'10". I think he's definitely worth going after, especially if you do get lucky. You know, clutch time, and you can do triple it offline. Obviously, like the video for that extra good luck, because when it comes to Tim Thomas, you definitely do want to get him. And there's still more that 2K updated. And so it definitely is up to you which game mode you want to play. You know, maybe clutch time online as well. It's basically available in every single game mode. I would definitely advise you guys to do triple it online, just because that's my favorite game mode. I feel like a lot of people get luckier when it comes to triple it online versus, you know, the other game modes, just because with this one you can actually see the ball drop prizes. So once you see it, you know there's a chance of getting it, right? If you do the wheel spin like you triple it offline, you're at the mercy of the wheel. You're still at the mercy of the RNG, like the randomness when it comes to the game modes, but you're more likely to see it in triple it online versus triple it offline. But still, though, you can still get it in clutch time, triple threat. You know, every single one has a different, you know, basically price. Sometimes it's a door, sometimes a ball drop, sometimes it's, you know, the vault and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, okay? Tim Thomas is available. And let's keep it going to see what else 2K ended up adding. So you can see right here, okay, they're back with the 99 or 100 overalls as well. You know, they do have the My Team promo packs right here. They do advertise the Greg Popovich. They do, of course, advertise the Tim Thomas, which, again, seasonable modes. Basically, you end up getting the rewards right there. So 2K's back at it again with these packs. if you guys have been seeing the pack openings I've been doing, they've been pretty crazy with the 100 overall players. They got Klay Thompson, David Robinson, Shaq. They got Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Harden, Larry Bird. They do, of course, have Tim Duncan. They got Kevin Durant. They got Yao Ming. They got LeBron James. They got Luka Magic, Giannis, Magic Johnson right here. Wait, didn't I already say Magic Johnson, or am I tripping? No, so sorry, wrong MJ. You know, they're both MJ, Magic Johnson. Tracy McGrady right here, Kevin Garnett, and Dirk Nowitzki, and then, of course, the Dark Matters, and, you know, 200,000 VC, that's the price. They do, of course, have the My Team promo packs. These are like, you know, the 45,000 VC ones. These do have GOAT cards. They have 100 overall players. I'm assuming every 100 overall card, just like the other one. Yeah, every 100. And then Dark Matters in here too. So they do have these. Obviously, if you guys do want me to do a pack opening on these again, you know, let me know by liking the video and just letting me know in the comments if you do want to see more of these, because we'll see if we open them. Stay tuned for more when it comes to that. And they do still have, you know, these two players right here, which I'm pretty sure they're going to be updating those cards very soon as well, or at least adding more, because 2K loves updating, you know, the pack markets. And speaking of updates, the player market, we got Jeremy as the deal of the day. I will say, if you need a point guard, you want to have like a lower tier point guard, Jeremy definitely is really good. You know, he's a holographic because mine's a holographic, so keep that in mind, okay? Yours is not going to be a holographic. It's just going to be, you know, a regular one. So if you do need a point guard, definitely worth going after, just because, you know, he's like 6'8". Really good point guard. And speaking of a point guard, some people right now are wondering if 2K is going to be dropping new locker codes for the finals and stuff like that. Now, at the moment, they have not said anything about the finals when it comes to a locker code. But if you guys do remember, some people are also asking if 2K is going to drop a Jerry West locker code like they did with, you know, Bill Walton to celebrate, you know, his life and stuff like that. And obviously, you know, when you see the passing of a legend, you shouldn't be thinking about locker codes, but people still, you know, they play My Team, they play 2K. So it's obviously going to get brought up by other people and stuff like that. And so, you know, I'd be okay with no locker code for Jerry West. You know, just rest in peace, just pay respects, you know, sending prayers to his family and stuff like that. But obviously, again, with the passing of Bill Walton, you know, just what, a week ago, the 28th, yeah, a couple of weeks ago, rest in peace to Bill Walton too. They did end up releasing this locker code, which is still actively available. So Bill Walton, they did give him a dark matter. You guys can also see they gave him agendas. And so this locker code you can actually still use, just because 2K made it where it's going to be available forever. So if for some reason you haven't used it, you can definitely use it. Now the question, of course, that people are asking is Jerry West going to get a locker code? Now when it comes to Jerry West, the logo, again, rest in peace to the legend. You know, he actually does already have a dark matter card. He's actually part of the Season 7 rewards. And then, you know, he does have an Amethyst at the moment. So he is 6'3" right here as a point guard. I do wonder if 2K would make him a 100 overall card if they were to give us, you know, a locker code. That's something they could definitely do, just because Bill Walton, before he got his locker code, you know, he only had an Amethyst, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, he only had an Amethyst, so they bumped him all the way to a Dark Matter. I feel like 2K definitely might do it. Not 100% sure, but obviously if they do end up dropping a Jerry West locker code, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But regardless, though, definitely go after the new Tim Thomas, as well as everything else that you want to go after. And definitely stay tuned for more in the meantime. Check out the pack opening, check out the gameplays, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.